When I remember the case where we do, where one man carry cry come talk say in day for university, so one of him cosmates come talk to him about her papa where they manage hotels. So he come meet the papa for Abuja. So the papa talk say him na the general manager of Sandralia Hotel, to the extent that the man even carry him go another hotel, say na their annex, say make he put money for investment. After the investment done, in money go comot and him go enjoy interest for 5 years. Where as he put 60 million naira into the investment, everything can turn sour. You can't carry the cry come here. So we get one of the staff of Sandralia Hotel dey for studio. Abeg sir, make you come out so that you go come and tell us wetin we discussed yesterday. Let's appreciate him, please. Yes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, Brekete Family.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Madam Miriam.
Morning, sir.
It's an honor to be here. This is my first time, and I am greatly honored to be here. Can I go on?
Yes, sir. Please introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Mr. Davis Oba. I am the general manager of Sandralia Hotel. Okay. The reason why I'm here is to clarify certain things that, as Madam Miriam don't mention, the person that was involved, that is Mr. Austin, was our general manager as at 2024. Their contract terminated 31st of December 2024. From January till date ongoing, I, Davis Oba, is the general manager of Sandralia Hotel.
Okay.
So I say make I come tell the whole world, say make person no carry verse when no know the face of Mr. Austin. Just come my hotel, come say who be the general manager, they go beat me. No, I no be Mr. Austin. I am Mr. Davis, the general manager of Sandralia Hotel. Then, as you just mentioned, Sandralia Hotel no get annex. When we get, the whole world go know. We no get annex.
Okay.
Also, from that report what happened the other time, there was insinuation of ownership or non-ownership. Neither Mr. Austin nor his partner,
Mr. Felix.
Mr. Chief Felix, now Professor Chief Felix, none of them get even zero equity. They are not related to the owner. They don't even come from the same village. Nothing. What they had was just a management agreement, which terminated on 31st of December 2024. And after I come yesterday, the lawyer will draft the agreement, show me the agreement. Inside that agreement, they prohibited them from entering any business relationship when they manage the hotel in the name of the hotel. So anything where Mr. Austin do, he did it in his own personal capacity, not representing the hotel, not in the capacity of the former, because now former. So I just come here make I clarify so that make I beg as we dey go on, make we know just dey call am wetin e be, Mr. Austin and Israel. Now wetin I come here come do, because you know say e get as country be. So make Israel and him friends wey no know the face of Mr. Austin no just come disturb us for our hotel. Thank you very much.
All right. Where the complainant dey? Because he come. Okay, maybe he has gone to use the restroom because we saw him this morning. Barrister Pamela, please engage him.
Yep.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Barrister Pamela.
Okay, you're currently the general manager.
Yes, I am.
Can we have that document you mentioned now? Because as at the time when he went into this contract with Israel, he was still the manager.
Yes, he was.
okay, can we have the documents that says that he wasn't supposed to go into business? Because this contract he went in with the name of the hotel to manage or for him to invest in the hotel.
No. He did not enter
Okay,
the
Mr.
contract to
Pamela, please
invest.
give me the microphone. The ordinary president is online. Why is this thing not? Okay. Good morning, ordinary president, sir.
Good morning, everybody in the studio. Una hem, belem.
Oh,
Belem. My brothers, my sisters, una well done.
Thank you, sir.
I like the confidence where this new general manager take come studio. But that one no go stop us from doing what we're supposed to. As at the time where that fraud happened, now him be the general manager. No gonna ask him. No be him be the general manager.
Yes, sir. He answer say
You
na.
ask him.
Okay, as at the
He
time.
answer.
Yes, sir. He answer, sir.
He say waiting.
He talk say yes.
He was the general manager.
So nobody dey spoil the hotel name.
No. That is
As
not.
at we no talk say this now presently now under your leadership now this thing happen. But as at the time where this thing happen, now him be the general manager of the Sandaria Hotel.
Yes.
Documents dey where they sign. In fact, if no be in position as the general manager of that reputable hotel, the young man for no even trust and reach that level. So I want make you understand, say, bath wey person bath with soap and water, but water no reach am to clean him body. They know they call am bath. They call am soaking body. The wetin una go do now be say, this person wey use una name and imposition for that una place, na that name he take do the thing when he do. Una go help us. Una go help the authority. How una take get am wey he become general manager? Who be in guarantor? Who be in shorty? Who be wetin the people wey dey work for company? Wetin dey call that thing wey person dey put under him CV? Make una help me.
Reference. Referee.
Referees, ba?
Yes, sir.
Now una go help us get a referees. Now una go, because without the name of that una hotel, I'm not sure say the young man for trust am reach that level of investing money wey no be him own. Investing money wey they entrust into him care. We are not accusing the hotel, but as at the time where this thing happen, now be the general manager of the hotel. It's just like you now, wey dey now. God forbid bad thing. You know, sound like a person will go do that kind of thing. You collect people goods, supply. They supply the restaurant, supply the bar, supply. You carry the money, worker. Then in 2-3 years, a matter come out. We begin to mention your name and the name of the hotel. Then the new general manager will come talk, say, they run disclaimer, say, no be him, be the general manager. Make we no spoil the hotel name. Okay? No matter how you package Brekete and Kunu no be the same thing.
Yes.
Palm wine. Because wine they on top of the name, no mean say if you package palm wine, put for inside a bottle, it go stay 1 year, you no go spoil. You cannot continue.
Thank you, Madam President. Let's appreciate our President. Thank you, Mr. Pamela.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I respond to?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
I like I mentioned, from what I've said, from the last airing, a disclaimer was made in reference to the legal personality of the hotel. So I haven't come here to talk about defaming or anything concerning the hotel.
Yes.
I only came here to clarify. Like now, we've had Goodluck Jonathan as the former president. Buhari was just the former president. While it was being aired, he was referred to as the general manager. If he was referred to as the former general manager, because say una no, you understand? Because say una no, that's why I came to make una and the whole world know say he was. If you remember, I said as at up until 31st December last year, I no deny him, he was the general manager. So what he did when he did it in his former capacity. Now when I come say, no, we are not talking about the image of the hotel because you already had run a disclaimer. So it is the person who commits the offense. Now what they talk about. And you know, personality and portfolio go side by side. Some people have heard the portfolio, the general manager. They may not have a face to the personality of the person. So that's why I came to bring my face to the current portfolio that was attached to him, the general manager. If it was referred to as the former, you understand, for no come here. You understand? But like I said, currently from January till now,
sorry,
I am.
Sorry, make I just help you add one thing.
Thank you very much.
If to say they not say na former, you for no come here.
No, if to say they,
say then talk say na former, you for no come here.
Because you already ran a disclaimer.
Yes, but
say,
let me tell you, sir. Even if he was a former and he was brought here as a new manager, you ought to be here, because why you are in that position is to protect the image and integrity of your organization or company.
Correct.
And if you remember what the ordinary president said, we need Sandra Leah's help. Sandra Leah needs to help the authority, because now this is the one we've heard. It's possible some may come later. So running this disclaimer was a good one. One, two, you coming to say he's the former was a good one too. But remember yesterday when we were discussing, the first thing I told you was that, did you people publicize about this Mr. Austin? You said there was, most people, organizations don't publicize about a manager leaving, bringing a new one. But I said, but this one came with a clause. And the clause he came with was that he left a stain in that organization because he used the organization's name. Yes. And you coming here is to protect the organization, to tell you publicizing. I said you publicizing is to tell the whole world that this man, look at what he has done. Because according to you, you said there was an agreement that on no account should he go into any business relationship with anybody. Now going into this business relationship and you, the management of Sandra Leah Hotel, hearing about it means he has gone against the rules. And somebody who goes against rule, I don't know how you do it, should be either punished or sanctioned or queried, whichever way your organization, prefers to do it. It's left for you to do it. So that was what we discussed yesterday. So your coming, whether he was a farmer or a new, was not a bad idea at all.
Thank you very much.
If you hadn't come here now, he may go to another place. He may go to another state and still be claiming to be the general manager of Sandra Leah Hotel. You may not know. You may not know. And he will keep using that name to do whatever he wants to do.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
and
sir.
like I mentioned yesterday, it was on air. I think it was 2 days ago that we got to know about this. So if we had known about this, probably the
okay, please, can I have the microphone? Ordinary President is on the line.
The publication you mentioned, we would
Yes.
have done that publication.
Okay,
like
just
I
hold on,
mentioned.
sir, please. Hello, Ordinary President,
Hello?
sir. Yes, sir.
I hear what you talk. No can appreciate them.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, we will come back tomorrow with the picture of that man, that former general manager.
Okay.
Make members of the public help us
Yes,
look
sir.
for him.
Yes, sir.
As the hotel, they make effort. We too, we will make effort, and then we will involve the authority, the Nigerian police. May they help us look for him as well.
Okay, sir.
So this new general manager, I like the way he talk. But yesterday, you know, so, when I play back CCTV, when I dey talk with them,
Yes, sir.
I see say if they open eye, they do tozo.
Yes, Madam President.
Abi, you know, open eye for una.
He did do, Madam President. He opened.
But una no tell me. I just take my time in the evening. I say make I play back wetin happen within the gate, within the entrance there. I can't see where he dey do body, but now I say make I activate the sound, the audio. Come hear where he dey open eye. Even the other woman will come with her. She from her body language and the way she dey talk, she know who follow and do that aggressiveness.
Yes,
but that
sir.
one don't pass. They go help us with that their former general manager picture,
Okay,
so that
sir.
the world go help us look for her, and the authority will help us look for her.
Yes,
Make una
Madam
appreciate
President.
her.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
I
Madam
want to ask one
President.
question. This complaint that the complainant brought to the family, in the contract where they signed, because we don't have anything, the Mr. Austin, he entered the contract with the name of Sandralia as his own personal name, because if he enter and with his own personal name, then waiting ordinary president talk, definitely picture, we can give you
Hadisa,
picture.
where the
What
complainant
he-
He
Who's the
enter,
complainant?
did he enter the contract as
What he used in luring him into the investment is that he should invest in your hotel, and when he now paid the money, he now told him that you Sandaria is having an annex. That's where the
Yes.
story of annex came up.
Came in.
That is not going to invest in the head office, that the investment is going to be in the annex.
He even took him there.
Yes,
He went
and
round.
said this is the annex
Yes.
of your hotel. So he went into it on his capacity as the general manager of your hotel.
in his personal name?
No, as a general,
As a general manager
of
of
your
your
hotel.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Okay. Yes, sir. Oman Dave.
Before Daddy asks, when they been carry this matter go court, police station, when they be arrest him, the general manager, as it was then when he been dey serve, you there aware?
I'm hearing all these things. I've been in the hotel. I've been.
Why I ask this question is, I think if I got him right, then in November.
No, December 31st.
Okay, when they carry this matter go police, when was he arrested?
It was that December time. Yes.
It was that last year when he was still the manager, because if I could remember, Mr. Felix said he was in December. He traveled for Christmas, and they called him to come and bail or to come and shorty Austin.
Yes.
I heard him when he said that. So for him to have traveled for Christmas and he was called, so it was between that December, basically, let's call it December.
Because he came back
That he
and
was
shot
arrested.
him.
So he came back after Christmas or so, which is January, and shorted him and bailed him.
Please, we need to get the facts right. This December, we're talking about. If the claimant was there, he will be very explicit whether it's last year. Because
I was one that spoke to the Mr.
No.
Felix.
What I'm saying, no. I'm talking about the claimant giving us. Is it 2024 December? Because what you just mentioned, as at December last year,
31st.
as at December, first of all, last year, the entire hotel, both the owner, current owner, we were in serious preparation for the burial of the main owner.
No,
the chairman.
when did his contract terminate?
31st of December.
So
There was
even if it was
nothing after 31st of December. There was nothing.
So
that
let's not
concerned-
argue over this. You said his
Can you
contract
find out
terminated
if
31st.
it was this December of another December?
When
That's
did
what
his
I want to find
contract start?
out. 2022.
2022. So I don't know why you're arguing.
It could be 2023 December.
But he was still the manager then.
we are saying the same thing, but you are bringing
No,
it
we're
as
not
if,
saying
as
the
if,
same
as if
thing.
it overlapped into this year.
No, we're not saying the same thing. You were asking, he was arrested within 2024 December when he was still in contract with the hotel. So his bailing was, I think it now pushed over to January because
You are thinking, is it January 2025 or 2024?
whichever way, but he was still the general manager then.
There is not in doubt as at 31st of December. Prior to that, he was the general manager. Like ordinary president has mentioned, we should avail you with his picture. Now, we will you equally requested for the contract he had with the hotel.
Yes.
Prohibiting him from entering any contract in the name of the hotel. We will do that.
Okay.
Then the one that he has, I will equally want to have it so that our lawyer will look at it and see that he actually entered into the contract in the name of the hotel. Then from there, like ordinary president has already asked, both parties will do what we need to do. You will do what you need to do, and the authorities will do what the authorities need to do. That I don't think there's any contest in that direction.
Okay.
You know why I asked that question? I asked that question make we know when he was arrested and when then bail him. So that make we know whether while they bail him, whether he continue again as a general manager. However, those letters when they write, he signed it. Who did he sign it on behalf of? He signed it with his name and or for Sandra Leah. That he was superintending and holding brief on behalf of Sandra Leah Hotel. Anyway,
Thank
Yes.
you.
I like your point, Sir Oman Dave. There's something you mentioned that is very important. When he was bailed out of the police detention, did he continue as the general manager? That's a very good question. Okay, so we're going to get that information from the complainant.
Auntie Mariam,
Yes, sir.
sorry, I have to come in to ask some questions.
Okay.
Mr. Davis is the general manager of Sandra Hotel.
Yes.
The other
present
party,
general manager.
the other party, they were on management contract agreement. That general manager we are talking about was not an employee of Sandra Hotel, was he?
He was under a management contract that was terminated 31st December.
So he came as Hilton is managing Transcorp. Hilton is a management partner. They don't own Transcorp. They manage, they take their profit and leave. I think I can understand that it is the same thing that is happening in Sandra. Yeah. This one that is being called general manager was not an employee of Sandra Leah.
But that
He's an independent person.
even if he wasn't an employee.
Just 1 minute, man.
Okay. He used the name.
Just 1 minute, man.
Yes.
In drafting the agreement, I think there's an exclusion clause that say, don't use our name.
Yes, sir, he's there.
Don't use our name to enter contracts. So if you are seeing him as a general manager, it will be seen as if he was an employee of Sandra Leah. He was not an employee of Sandra Leah. He was a businessman on his own who assumed management. I want to manage this hotel for you. I want to manage this hotel so that I can make my own profit and live. From what I can see, he was not a partner in terms of ownership. He doesn't own Sandra Leah at all. And he was not an employee. Sandra Leah did not employ him as general manager. He came there as a management person and assumed the position of general manager.
Oga Greg, I agree with you with what you said, but the thing is, number one, I'm not sure the complainant knew that. That's number one. The complainant did not know that he was not a staff. He was a contractor. He didn't know. And secondly, such sensitive position should be, I don't know, I'm not suggesting that it should be given to a staff or so. This same person has been using the name of Sandra Leah because as far as it is concerned, it was Sandra Leah that contracted him to assume that position. So whether he's a staff or not a staff, he is still managing on behalf of Sandra Leah. That's the truth about it.
Sandra Leah Hotel.
And then
the shares you're talking about, when this thing happened, Mr. Felix Chukwuemeka came and, according to the complainant, he alleged that Mr. Felix claimed to be the owner of that Sandralia hotel. That was why he went to bail him. And that was the reason why the police bailed him. And there was a condition attached to his bail. The condition was that, according to the complainant, Mr. Felix Chukwuemeka stated it, even in the presence of the IPO, that this same Austin owns 20% shares in Sandralia Hotel. That was why he said, even if he didn't pay, at least he has a share. They are going to take from his share to pay.
1 second. There is what we call due diligence.
Thank you.
If you meet me and say you are the owner of Nigeria, a corporate organization like Sandralia, I will go and do my search. I will say,
Oga Greg, please hold on, sir. Oga Greg, this boy is a student. He's barely 20. He's just 23, 24.
Matter.
It matters, sir.
No.
Do you know why? Mr. Greg, please.
Ignorance in law.
Calm down. Mr. Greg, please. Mr. Greg. Mr. Greg, let me tell you. Somebody who has the mind to dupe you can go at any length. Yes. Imagine me now standing up. Let's imagine now I carry you. Let me tell you something. Somebody came here. He wanted to dupe people. He duped a lot of people here. Yes. Sir Coach.
Yes.
Consultant Ike.
Yes.
Barrister Pamela, he entered, came out. If it's you see me doing that.
Exactly.
There's no amount of, if I tell you I know ordinary president now, is it not case? I will help you push the case. I will help you do this. Exactly. You will not hesitate to give me, because you see me entering Brekete Family, I'm talking to everybody. Everybody will see me and hug me. Mariam, so if I am going to cheat you, I will first of all use the organization to convince you and persuade you. And that is what he did.
Counsel,
you remember? Hold on, sir.
He has nothing to do with that.
Sir. You remember that what's this? That rice case of that school, that former this thing. You remember that he's claimed he was working in the villa. Took her into the villa.
Yes.
Discussed with people. Sat in an office in the villa. An office in the villa. Villa is Aso Rock. He sat in an office in the villa. Discussed with people in that the same office in the same villa. What other conviction or what other question does the woman? Because the person that he sat with in the office in the villa is saying, okay, yes,
and
this contract.
Pamela, he called staff.
Exactly.
He called staff in Sandralia Hotel, introduced them to him. What other
was the current persuasion do you manager? What other persuasion or what other
persuasion do you want?
Exactly.
Staff were there.
Counsel.
At that point in time, whenever we're talking, he doesn't even, I don't think he needs any due diligence here, because he was the general manager.
Pamela.
And he signed, let me finish, sir. And he signed that contract on his capacity as the general manager. Let's not forget that fact. This is not like a land, what's it called, that you say he has to go to AGs and do search and everything. He came to him, he went to the hotel, he saw him in an office, tagged name general manager. People were there calling him sir. So what other questions does he need to ask?
Pamela, the person we are talking about, that's in the young man that entered the contract, if you give me some probably 3 minutes to expatiate, the person we are talking about, from what I heard, entered the contract when he was 23 years old. Now, when you people called Mr. Austin, or when he called you guys back, he made certain statements. He said Sandralia was given to his company. It was company to company. Sandralia was given to his company, and he brought in Professor Felix. That time he was talking about kidnap, they cheated. That Sandralia was given to his company. It was a management contract between Sandralia and his company. Now, the person that we are talking about, if you say he shouldn't do diligence, is a full adult. 60 million is not his own money. I'm not even here to discuss their own issues. It's between him and Mr. Austin. Like I said.
No, sir. If you say he's a full adult,
is he not?
Let's understand this English here. I came to you and I said, let's go into business with the name. I am the personal assistant to the ordinary president. So with my capacity, you don't even need to ask questions, right? And I said, let's go. What question again do you need to ask?
You just told me that you are the personal assistant to
And
the
you
ordinary
see
president.
me every day sitting in this program.
I will ask.
And then-
ask.
Wait,
You
hold
asked.
on. Asima, what will you
Yes.
ask again?
I will still find a way to get to either. I will write to either anybody, coach, madam, to ascertain or come when you are not around.
Okay,
to
and when
find
they
out.
tell you yes, it's
When
true.
they tell you yes, it's true.
When they tell me yes, which is not there that anybody told him anything. When they tell me yes, and the money is not my own money, I'm about
when
to
they
invest
tell you
with
yes,
you.
will you still go into the business?
I will
Hold
still-
on,
I
I've
will
not
tell my
finished.
brother before
Hold on,
going
I've
into
not
that
finished.
business.
I've not finished.
Okay.
I come in as on my capacity, and I said, let's go into the business with the name of Human Rights Radio and Television. Come and invest. Do you need any other question to ask after you had finished asking and you've now gotten an answer of who I am and my capacity? And I come and tell you, let's do this. Come and invest in Human Rights Radio and Television under my capacity. You would ask questions, right?
He was not investing in Sandralia, man.
That was what he was told, or it was written then.
There was a name of a hotel you call Penolia something hotel.
That is an annex.
That is not.
He said it.
That is
That
what
is what
he
we're-
said. Please.
That's what he was told.
Pamela, I think we are dragging this beyond necessary. I have whatever contract he entered, like I said, you furnish us with it.
Okay.
We furnish you with the one we have. Ordinary president has also requested for picture. We furnish you with picture while the case continues to, the complainant and you people continue to go on with the case. We furnish each other with it, and our own lawyer and you look at the documents together, and we take it up from here. Delving into how they entered the contract or what they did is really not
Barrister,
my
you know you are in Human Rights
Thank
Radio
you.
and Television. We have our rules here. It's not
Okay.
what you want that we'll do.
Okay.
This is Human Rights Radio. When we get to Sandralia Hotel, you cannot tell us this is what we will do because we are in your premises. Now you're in the premises of Human Rights Radio.
Okay. Thank you.
So let us be the one to decide,
Thank you.
with all due respect, sir. And according to the ordinary president, we are working hand in hand. He even appreciated you for coming here because one, before you even came here, we ran a disclaimer on that aspect on Sandralia. And then secondly, you know, we have a very good relationship with the owner of Sandralia Hotel.
Very well.
Because he was a wonderful person.
Very well.
Even before his demise, we had a very good relationship with him. And after his demise, we are still having this relationship. Yes. And we'll continue to have the relationship by the grace of God.
Amen.
Yes, as far as there isn't anything that is against the country's rules and regulation. Then thirdly, this is like even we helping to say, please, oh, this matter, this company has nothing to do with it. And then
Yes.
it's also like an eye-opener for people who are employing others on either contract or staff base to be very careful. I'm sure with this sensitization and this complaint that this person has brought here, it has opened the eyes of a lot of hotels
Yeah,
and other people who have organizations that others are managing. We just need to work hand in hand.
Very well.
While we are having this conversation is to clear the air. Because lots of people have been commenting. You don't know what others are saying. We are watching YouTube, Facebook. If you go into Facebook, YouTube, you see a lot of people are commenting. So we just want to clear the air. That, yes, so this person was a former staff. And he broke the rules. And now we need the help of the present the staff and the management to fish out that other person that is trying to use the company name to do whatever business he's doing, which is against the rules and regulation of that company. That is what we were just talking about. Okay,
Thank
give
you.
me the microphone, please. Our ordinary president is online. Hello, my ordinary president, sir.
Okay, Maria, make we no overflow this issue, I beg.
Okay,
When I
sir.
don't tell them, make we move on. Make
Okay,
we do
sir.
other cases.
All right, my ordinary president.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So let's appreciate him, please. So that
Thank
we
you
can-
very much.
Yes, sir.